Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's your host with the most reporting live to you and yours. Obviously, you know the vibes, people. Match preview. Arsenal versus Arsenal versus Wolves, people. It's another game. I think this should be an easy win for Arsenal. I'm just not being cocky, but I think Arsenal should win this one easily. Arsenal should win this game very, very easily. I'm not even gonna lie. But yes, people, Arsenal versus Wolves coming on the weekend tomorrow, midnight noon. So it's gonna be we have some things to talk about. We have the thing to talking about the match preview and everything. But I hope everyone is well and good. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, do all of those things, people. So Arsenal will be hosting. Arsenal gonna be hosting Wolves. I think Wolves have like 2 points the whole season. The Wolves have been 2 points the whole season, and I think we should we should get 3 points, but we should definitely get 3 points in this game. I'm not having it any other way. I think Arsenal should be getting 3 points in this game. But anyway, before we dove into that game, I think we should just start from the Champions League. We just start from the Champions League vibes. Before we go into the Premier League. Champions League, we beat Club Brugge 3-0, emphatic win, and we're on top of the table in Europe. We're on top of the table in the Premier League. Yes, I mean we are sitting pretty at the moment. We are definitely sitting pretty. I know it's only December, but we beat Club Brugge 3-0 to make it 5 clean sheets and considering only one goal. Yesterday, I think it was Noni Madueke's show. If you didn't watch my main preview, people, make sure you look out for that one. I clearly mentioned that it was a Noni Madueke show. I think he had the flair, the finesse, and he took the game but from the scruff of the neck, bro. He was like, nah, you man are not doing it right. I'm just going to take over the game. And he shoved off the defender. He told him, go to the gym. He told those two defenders, go to the gym, and then he put in a right footing shot to the post down, and that gave us the first opening of the day. These are the type of shots we're looking for players. But I think in Arsenal, only probably Leandro Trossard makes those shots. Most of our players don't make these shots. Only probably Leandro Trossard makes the shot, but Madueke leaves with a brace. Madueke leaves with a brace. You see, he scored as well in the second half, beginning of the second half, across from Zubamendi, and the keeper was caught in no man's land in Zubamendi. And Madueke he was all alone, bro. All he had to do was just head it in. So, and the third goal came from Martinelli. I think the Martinelli goal was the nice one, bro. I think the Martinelli goal was the nice one, bro. If you want to choose between the Madueke one and the Martinelli one, I think the Martinelli one was the good one. Because Martinelli, he didn't even look where he was shooting. He made his run. He got past through defenders. Then boom, he just shoot, bro. It looks like a shot that has been practiced in the training. That was more like the shot that Martinelli. So that's why I'm telling people. I think the Martinelli shot is the one, bro. The Martinelli shot, I think, is the one way. I think it was the best shot of the day, and I really saw the Martinelli, the Brazilian we signed, bro. The Brazilian we signed. I really saw him yesterday. That real Brazilian we saw because he was running at defenders, he was skinning defenders, and he was a bit lively, bro. He was a bit lively, taking on the ball, trying to cut in, make the crosses. If it's no crosses, trying to pass him, but I think the first half, Forbes had some moments against Mouse Lewis Kelly, but I think at the end of them, Mouse Lewis Kelly just handled it very well. I think Mouse Lewis Kelly handled it very well. I don't want to like, I'm going to give flowers. I think Mouse Lewis Kelly, this has been one of his games. Of course, your wing backs are going to run at you, if they have the pace, but they didn't do anything to hurt him. They didn't do anything to hurt. to admire Lewis Carey. And Miles Lewis Carey, I think he came up unscathed because I think they had some chances in the first half, but David Raya was the star of the show. David Raya, even though I thought Kepa was going to start, but Raya was the star of the show because he made some key saves. He really, really made some key saves that leaves us now 3-0 people. We are 3-0 and we have 5 wins. 5 wins in a row, bro. 5 wins. I mean, we have 5 clean sheets and we've conceded 1 goal. We don't have a defeat in the Champions League, bro. We have 6 out of 6. Can you believe, bro? Did you ever dream I know every Arsenal fan, these are the days we used to dream about, bro, that we could win the Champions League, beating teams like Barcelona, sorry, beating teams like Bayern Munich, bro. So it just shows you the levels that the team is growing. And I'm not even gonna lie, people. I'm not even gonna lie. I think we own the right track. We just need to make sure that the injuries we get all the injured people back in the game. I think once we have the injured people back in the game, then we can really look at developing the squad. You know, if we have, then probably we have a chance because December is for some tricky matches, bro. Every 3 games we have to, every 3 days we have to play. So it's a really really tricky one. So, but I'm happy with the lads. 6 out of 6. We move, we move. Champions League on top, Premier League on top, but still, they still have so much to say. These people, bro. People will still tell you, Arsenal this, Arsenal that, Arsenal this, and what business I have to listen to, bro? Listening to people who are not even in the Champions League, people who are struggling. They have not even won. They have suffered 4 games in a row. They've not even won. Anyway, I know everyone is just praying on City to save the day, but I'm gonna give you a spoiler, people. I think Arsenal are gonna get it through. I'm definitely sure Arsenal will get it through. I'm just giving you a spoiler, since I know all of you people have all your hopes up on Man City, but Arsenal, I'm sure Arsenal can deliver this one. I'm definitely sure Arsenal can deliver, bro. I'm definitely sure. I'm telling you, Arsenal are gonna turn it around. Let me just switch on my AC, bro. I'm coming. Okay. So now we will talk about the game. Now we will delve into the game, people. We will talk about the game, and we will definitely start with the match pre with Arteta's press conference. Arteta's press conference is the one we're going to start with. He he didn't shed much on Timber Saliba or who's the third guy, bro? Timber Saliba or who's the Africa that they got, who's gonna be available. You just said it's a matter of days. And my thing was, why you keep talking about days? But Saliba, you said it's a matter of days. It's going to weeks now. Timber, I understand Timber has a knock, but let us hear what the manager had to say. People, let us hear what the manager had to say. Okay, I'll just go to the first slide. Sorry. Okay. Arteta. Oh, sorry, bro. God damn. God damn. Big up to Michelle. I don't know why you're supporting Wolves, though. I don't know why you're supporting Wolves. But anyway, I wish you success, bro. I wish you success, Michelle. But big up to Michelle. She really thinks Wolves are gonna beat us, bro. I don't know which planet she's living in. But anyway, Michelle, you do your thing. So what Arteta was talking about when he was about facing Wolves, he basically mentioned that. See, this is how I'm. This is how I'm even choking because of what Michelle is saying. This is how I get to choke because Michelle is saying a lot of crap, bro. How you gonna bring up? How are you definitely gonna bring up Wolves, bro? You know they were. You know definitely Wolves ain't beating us, bro. You're a shameless girl. Okay, Arteta on facing Wolves, a team without a win this season. I think Wolves have 2 points, bro. 1 point they collected in our neighbors Tottenham. I think I don't know the other point where they collected from. Maybe Michelle knows. I don't know. In the Premier League match, and especially against a team that is fighting against results, I know the manager really well and how he's trying. He's going to push to get the players well. Trying, because of course, trying to make a show. From our side, we are going to be fully on gas. We're going to go full gas from the beginning, and we know what we have to do. Yeah, bro. Pedal to the metal, foot to the gas. All gas, no brakes. Yeah, I mean, there's no way, bro. We need to get a win against Newcastle. That's just about it. That's just about it. Then on Gabriel Jesus returning and favoriting and fighting for his spot. Arteta was like, we all know he's quality, a player who has given so much, and he comes with energy. Uh, he comes with energy that came from the other day. He's actually a player who has to be pushing, aiming, and aiming. That's for sure. The problem with Jesus, bro, is the injuries, bro. Jesus keeps on getting injuries. That is the problem with Jesus. But obviously, all of us, I'm sure, even in the chat, everyone does not have an issue with Jesus, bro. But the problem is, if you're gonna play him so many games, he's gonna get injured. He's definitely gonna get injured. That is my worry with no gut. That is my worry. But anyway, Deepak will be there. Deepak will make sure. Deepak will make sure everything is well. On Chris Nogard playing center back. I think that comes with the mentality of our players, the intelligence of a new player. Christian Nogard as well as they play in that position because we don't have any other players in there. You need to fulfill that role. Then you can fulfill a lot of. Then you can have a lot of players that have different position like Merino and many. So you heard, bro. This is what he basically saying. Noga did his thing. Noga definitely did his thing. I don't want to lie. Noga did his thing, and I think besides the yellow card, I think Noga played well. Besides the yellow card he got, I think Noga played well. Besides the yellow card he got in that game, and I would remind Ateta starting him in the Wolves game, bro. Because what is Wolves going to do if Timber is not fit? You better start Noga, bro. But I wanted Noga to be in the midfield. I think in the midfield, him you get Superman some press. You can bring on Eze and Nogat, bro. You can bring on Eze and Nogat. Let's go through more detail of the press conference on Viktor Gyokeres and the club are adapting to his style. And the club adapting to his style. This is the thing. These players don't adapt to whatever Gyokeres is saying or doing. Bro. None of them might even adapt to it. They are out here gunning for glory. They are really, really out here gunning for glory. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They are really, really out here gunning for glory. No one really focuses on what Gyokeres is doing. You know? But you saw when he came back in that Aston Villa game that they had so much impact. The only thing is he couldn't get a score, bro. That is the only thing. Big up to kids. Guys, let's run those likes up, guys. We're just joining the stream, people. Let's run those likes up, people. Let's run those likes up, people. If you want to hear us now win tomorrow, let us know your thoughts on tomorrow's game. And don't be listening to don't be listening to Naib, bro. He's a Villa fan. But anyway, thanks a lot to you people for supporting as always. And we're only trying to grow bigger, bro. We're only trying to grow bigger. Let's go through what he said about Saliba. On Saliba, we have to wait and see. Yet yesterday, yeah. So we have an extra day between afternoon. Let's see if it can be available or not. It remains the same. If you ask me, for the Everton game. I think he'll be fit for tomorrow. I don't know. So he's basically saying that Saliba might not be fit for tomorrow's game. But I've seen that they're trying to push Saliba. I don't know what they're talking about. That they want to push him to do some. I don't know what they're talking about, but they're talking. Saliba definitely has been talking about it. He's gonna be available. Saliba tomorrow's game on Urine Timber. Ateta said again, it depends on how he feels today. It feels like a note that he picked and he wasn't feeling any comfortable. So again, I think it's a matter of days, whether it's tomorrow. No, see, bro, you keep on talking about it's a matter of days, bro. Saliba, you said it's a matter of days. Now it's almost weeks, bro. You keep talking about it. It's a matter of days, bro. Anyway, what I've learned from Arteta is that Arteta is not gonna give any information in this press conference. He's definitely not doing that, bro. He's definitely not showing even a single word, bro. He's not gonna say it, bro. He's not gonna say anything. He's not gonna say anything about the players that will be available. Arteta don't do that. He don't play like that, bro. I know Arteta. You know. Arteta on Declan Rice said, "Let's see how it is today." He was that ill. He could not even let. He could not. He was that ill. Normally, in a few days, it gets resolved, but we have to wait and see. Who was ill, bro? I think our Declan Rice was ill. I think it's about Declan. I think that is definitely about you. And then Leandro Trossard came in against the Fulham game. He was injured, and now I think the injury probably got away from him. We definitely risked Leandro Trossard playing him on that West Ham game. He came in. Leandro said, on the other hand, they on the other hand, it's a matter of days. It should be boring, but relaxed. So now we don't like days, bro. The problem is that Twitter been talking about it's gonna be a matter of days. It's gonna be a matter of days. And you know what happens? You know what happens? The days comes into weeks. That is the problem. Anyway, people, let me just check on what Kid is saying. Kid said, "I'm not watching that game, bro. Anything less than 5 goals is unfortunate in the game." So Kid said he's not gonna watch the Everton game. I think the Everton game is gonna be tomorrow, bro. So you might have some time to watch the Everton game, bro. You might have some time to watch the Everton game. So our Sunday games look like this. We're gonna be hosting Wolves, and Chelsea gonna be hosting Aston Villa. Sunderland will be hosting Aston Villa. Sunderland will be hosting Newcastle United. Crystal Palace will have Manchester City. Nottingham Forest will have Newcastle. Brentford versus Leeds. I think Brentford versus Leeds is going to be a tricky one, bro. And then Sunderland versus Newcastle is also going to be. Then Keith said, "I'm not watching that game, Brian. Anything than 3 points. I'm not." We won yesterday, by the way. Get him in. Yeah, you won yesterday, bro. You won, but no one cares about Europa, bro. I don't think anyone was worrying you was watching Europa. Bro. Only you with your dead manager talking about Europa. We don't care about Europe. So these are the games for the Sunday game. I think Crystal Palace can do something for us, bro. I think Crystal Palace can do something. I'm gonna ring up Top Boys, tell them Top Boys Monday, bro. Can you do me something, bro? Definitely. They need to do me something. But let's see. Hopefully, Crystal Palace can do something for us. But I don't want to lie. Crystal Palace should definitely do something for us, bro. I'm sure they should do some. Sunderland versus Newcastle. It's going to be a derby, and it's a tricky one. I will leave this one for Riley Gamer to answer this one. Kid said, "I'm not watching that game, bro. Anything less than 3 points this season, underperformance. We won yesterday, by the way. We are winning the game easily. I imagine losing to West Ham. Shambo. Imagine losing to West Ham. Sackable fans. Who lost to West Ham? Bro? Arteta never lost to West Ham. Bro. Arteta never lost to West Ham. So I don't know what you're going about West Ham. But all I'm saying is Eze needs to call Gay, bro. Hey, Gazy. Hey, Gay, can you do something for me? You know, Gay needs to do something for you, bro. Make sure they keep a clean sheet and we walk through. Then whatever happens, we get the points, bro. Because the Palace game is not going to be easy, bro. The Palace game is definitely going to be difficult. The Palace game. Kids say Palace might win. To be honest, I can't lie. Yeah, they can win, but I think Glasner will have a plan. The fullbacks are available, so Glasner will definitely have a plan. He will definitely have a plan. I'm sure you have a plan of how you can break through this defense. He will definitely have a plan. Imagine losing to West Ham soccer thing. And then we won that game easily. I don't know what Keith talking about. We won the game easily. No one was watching Europa League. No one was watching Europa League. No one cares about Europa League. No one. There's no one who cares. Just go to watch some people. I'm coming back in a bit. Don't go anywhere. Yes, people, I'm back. Where were we? Where were? What is? Why Keith is running up his mouth, bro? Big up to Keith all the time, bro. Big up to Keith all the time, bro. I know this guy is playing an irrelevant club. I don't know what is FC Basel. Anyone let me know in the chat what's the FC Basel. I wanted FC Basel to win regardless, but big up to Keith. You know, what is Keith going about? You are dismissing a European trophy like you lot have won. We have won one before. What is this guy going on about, bro? What is Keith talking about, bro? Imagine losing to West Ham. Imagine losing to West Ham soccer ball fans, bro. Bro, don't be talking, bro. Don't be talking too much. It's only defender. It's only December. Remember, it's only December. It is only December, bro. Don't be talking too much. Anyway, people, we were talking about the Sunday games. Arsenal gonna play midnight versus Wolves. I think Arsenal are definitely gonna win. And since Keith's team is all of a sudden in the title race, like this man claimed to be in the title race, all this talk about Keith, what he's in the title race, right? And we have to, and I have to entertain this guy for the past week, bro, talking about he's in the title race, bro. No one is worried about what Aston Villa are on, bro. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a blip. Soon, come January, February, bro, this man will run out of gas, bro, and they'll be back where they started from, bro. No one cares about you guys. You're irrelevant in the title, bro. FC Basel, bro. What is FC Basel, bro? Bring up this crap. I'm sure FC Basel have won European trophy, bro. We need to check. Bro, even if they won, bro, I don't care about FC Basel. I don't care about Aston Villa. I definitely don't care about Unai Emery as well. I definitely don't care about Keith Madison as well, bro. You guys can I don't care about you now, bro. Don't be bringing up this chat, bro. I told you 31 December, bro. 31 December. Mark the date. Make sure you put a reminder on your phone, bro. 31 December. The day of the reckoning, bro. It's gonna be the day of reckoning, 31 December. Make sure you know. Make sure you keep that date, Keith. 31 December. It's gonna be the day of reckoning, bro. The day of reckoning. I'm telling you right now, bro. West Ham are beating Aston Villa. West Ham are gonna beat Aston Villa. I'm telling you right now. West Ham have had the whole week to rest. Aston Villa played in the midweek. West Ham are gonna win, bro. Nuno Espirito Santos classic, bro. Telling man. Nuno Espirito Classico. It's gonna make a classic. He's gonna beat Aston Villa, bro. He will capitalize on that high line and make sure he opens up this man. Pause. He will make sure he opens up Aston Villa, bro. Because we know man like Cash cannot defend, bro. Konsa is a crap defender as well, bro. Martinez always has a bozo moment in him, bro. You're not talking about West Ham are gonna win. I'm telling you, people. Hey, this guy is getting me rattled, bro. I don't want to see this kid with this black hole, with this black mask, bro. Search it up, bro. Search it up, mate. Buster word before. I'm not searching up anything, bro. Why I need to search up, bro? Yeah, don't laugh at West Ham, bro. West Ham gonna beat you, bro. When they beat you, best believe my message is coming, bro. Would they have beat this season? West Ham. It's gonna start with you, Lord, bro. It's gonna start with you, Lord, bro. Sunderland versus Newcastle is gonna be a derby, of course. Sunderland versus Newcastle is gonna be a derby, and I think Sunderland versus it's gonna be a game to watch, bro. So Sunderland versus Sunderland. Keith, what do you think about Sunderland versus Newcastle? Who do you think is gonna win? Chat, let me know. Let me know. Sunderland versus Newcastle. What do you think? Well, this is a derby. This is a derby, and bro, don't try to be curious for nothing, bro. Don't try to be curious out of nothing, bro. Just curious as to who will West Ham beat this season. I told you starting with they're gonna beat Aston Villa. I already told you, but don't be asking me again. Curious. No one cares about you being curious, bro. I'm just curious, bro. Ben that being curious, bro. Guys, let's move on to Sunderland. Sunderland versus Newcastle. I think Sunderland are gonna beat Newcastle, bro. Because Sunderland at home has been very, very good. Crystal Palace versus Man City. Eberichi Eze. Call up Gehi, call up Glasner, call up Sa, call up Mateta. Tell them, can you do some for me? Can you beat City for me? So you get a title. Just let it all work out, bro. Just put in a call to Gehi, put in a call to Mateta, put in a call to Glasner. Let this man know, bro. Let this man know, bro. Let this man know, bro. Can you beat this Lord, bro? Can you beat this Lord? I think Crystal Palace gets a win, bro. Crystal Palace is home. They're sitting fourth right now. They always turn up in the big games. They should beat Man City, bro. I'm riding with Crystal Palace. Come on. Let me see, bro. I might do a watch along Crystal Palace versus Man City, just to beg, just to support Man City, just to beg. No, Crystal Palace. What am I talking about? Nottingham Forest versus Tottenham. No one cares about no Tottenham, bro. Nottingham Forest is one. Keith said haven't seen Cohen in a long time. Don't talk about Cohen. He's my G, bro. Brentford versus Leeds. I think Brentford will win that one. So this is the Premier League table at the moment, people. This is the Premier League table at the moment. The Gunners are sitting on top of the table in the English Premier League and in the European League, bro. We are sitting on top of the table, bro. We only on top, bro. Not like Aston Villa, bro. Aston Villa, I don't know which league they are playing. This little man, this little scrub. No one cares about Aston Villa, bro. No one really cares about. What is Europa, bro? So this is the league, people. Aston Villa, unfortunately, are 3 points behind us. We led them in. Crystal Palace have rose to fourth position. Can you believe Crystal Palace have rose to fourth position? Manchester United are sixth, bro. My days, bro. Can you believe this, bro? Manchester United are sixth, bro. Everton set on seventh, and Brighton 23, Sunderland 23, Liverpool on 10th, Spurs 11. Oh my day, bro. Newcastle on 12. And the team we are gonna play is Wolves. They're sitting on 20th of the table, and they have 2 points, bro. And I think the number 19 team, I cannot see. Let's see. But I'll just zoom it out. The team which is number 19 is I can see it, bro. Okay, let me just remove. The team which is number 19 is Burnley. Burnley even have 10 points. Wolves has 2 points, bro. I think Wolves, they are on their way home, bro. I don't see Wolves staying in the Premier League. Wolves as well. West Ham are 13, but once West Ham beat Aston Villa, you know the vibes. Nuno Espirito Santos classic. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do the unthinkable. Because for Emery, just make sure you exploit that highland, bro. Runway, Matikashis, and Watkins has been so poor so far. So they should see it, bro. They should see it through. So this is the title. This is the table, people. If you're gonna drop points in that top three, you might end up on third, bro. You might end up on third because if you lose against Wolves, I'm not saying we're gonna lose. I don't see it happening. We might drop there to third, bro, and Aston Villa win, and Man City win. Nah, but I don't think Man City are the real Man City we've seen for the past seasons. I don't think that Man City is there. Keith said they haven't seen Cohen in a long time. Bro, Cohenman is there, bro. Cohenman is available. But don't be talking about my G. I told you before. Don't be talking about Cohenman. He's my G, bro. Because you beat his team does not give you the right, bro, to come in. So Aston Villa mysterically have rose to third position, bro. It's just a fluke. No one believes Aston Villa to be third, bro. I think Aston Villa is a top four team. Keith knows it deep down. I think Aston Villa is just a top four team. I think when the going gets going, the tough gets tough, and when it's pedal to the metal, off foot, no gas, yada mean. I don't think Aston Villa have the balls. I don't think they even know what's the title race, bro. They don't even know what's the title race to begin. But anyway, Keith, you go on your little 15 minutes of fame, bro. I'll be here to make sure you're back in your position. But Arsenal are leading with 2 points, and everyone has been going crazy. Like Arsenal are leading only with 2 points, so City all of a sudden are back, bro. We have lost the title with 2 points, bro. Those 2 points are even critical, bro. And City have been conceding goals so far. They don't look like as they are solid. They concede goals. They're vulnerable. So I'm definitely okay with I'm definitely okay with us leading with 2 points. But I'm definitely okay with us leading because I'm sure Crystal Palace can do some for me. Telling you, bro, Crystal Palace, it's not gonna be an easy game, bro, because most away games Pep has been struggling this season, and Mateta is gonna run through, man, bro. If you think O'Neal is gonna stop, is going O'Neal, Riley O'Neal is gonna stop Mateta, Star, and Ketia. You better call me. It's not happening, bro. I don't think so. I don't think so. So Arsenal will have Wolves. I think Arsenal are going to win. Manchester City against Crystal Palace. I don't think they're going to win that game. Aston Villa have West Ham. You guys are not winning, kid. You guys are not winning. I can tell you right now. You guys are not winning. You know. Anyway, people, let us move to the Wolves game. Let us move to the Wolves game. Arsenal will be playing Wolves on tomorrow midnight. I'm doing a watch along as well. So make sure you people are logged in. Make sure that notification bell is on as well, so you can just tune in every time I'm logged in. But I just checked the 5 matches between Arsenal and Arsenal and the Wolves, and we have won the previous 5 games, bro. I think the last time we lost to Wolves is 1979, bro. Man was not even born, man. Not even born. I don't think even you guys were in the chat were even born as well, bro. You're not even born. So 1970, we have 5 wins against Wolves. I think we beat them 5-0, 2023, 2-1 at home, and 2-0 away, and 2-0 Wolves, and 1-0 as well. So this is we should definitely get the 3 points. Keith said I'm off tomorrow. See ya tomorrow, lads. Come on, whatever you say, bro. Come on, Arsenal. Okay. I think you wanted to say Arsenal, Keith. But big up to Keith. Big up to Keith. Guys, let's run those likes up, guys. If we just joined the stream, let us run those likes up, people. Let's run those likes up. Come on, you gunners. Let us run those likes up, people. And Keith, thank you for tuning in, bro. As usual, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Let's link up. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the watch along for the Arsenal game. So make sure you guys are logged in. So we were talking about the last 5 games we played against Villa, and all of them we've won, bro. And I think Noni Madueke loves to score against. Noni Madueke seems to love to score against Wolves. So I think this is gonna be his game as well. I'm thinking Wolves. You remember that Wolves game when he traveled to Wolves and they banged in. I think when he was playing for Chelsea, I think he had a hat trick or he had 4 goals. I'm not sure. I don't know what is with Madueke and Wolves, but the stats clearly show that Arsenal can clearly get a win, and I'm not worried about that. I'm definitely not worried about tomorrow's game. I think we should definitely get the 3 points. I don't know what you guys think, but I think we should definitely get the 3 points. I'm not gonna lie. We should definitely get the 3 points in that game. Kid said I'll be tuning in. Okay, kid. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. As always, Keith is a real one. He's a Aston Villa fan, but I always love for my G, bro. Always love for Keith. He's supporting the channel. He's always live on the chat. So he's my G, bro. He's my G. Big up to Keith all the time, bro. Big up to Keith all the time, bro. Anyway, people, where were we? Are we going to talk about? Let's talk about the last 5 games Arsenal have played against. The last 5 games for Arsenal and the last 5 games for Wolves. I can tell you, Arsenal have had 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Wolves have 5 losses, bro. 5 losses, bro. 5 losses. Oh my days! They have they've conceded they have conceded 10 goals and scored, and that's sorry, they've conceded 11 goals and scored 1 goal. We have scored 10 goals and conceded 4 goals. So I think it's a pretty convincing. You can see as well. Our only loss was against Aston Villa. At least the Aston Villa fan lost the left already. At least Keith is not here to cook me for this one. So at least he left already. That is basically the good thing about this that Keith already left. If he was here, he was gonna make sure I hold that. So you could see we beat Club Brugge, we beat Brentford. The Chelsea game, I think it's a game we should have won, to be honest, because 10 men, we should have capitalized on that game, bro. 10 men, we should have definitely capitalized, bro. I don't know. I don't know how we didn't capitalize on that game till this day, bro. Till this day. Till this day, bro. I'm not happy. This probably moments. Hopefully, it does not come back and bite us on our behind. Hopefully, it does not come back and bite us, because I'm definitely sure we should definitely have capitalized on that game. We should have capitalized on that game. I don't want to lie. Chelsea, 10 men, Chelsea, 10 men, Chelsea. We should have definitely capitalized. But anyway, we move. That's about it. And then we beat Bayern Munich 3-1. Already, bro. We beat Bayern Munich in an emphatic way. We had Kimmich talking all crazy. It was a bit salty, but bro, you can hold that. You can hold that. We beat you, man. Days are gone for that 5-1, 5-1, 10-2. It's done, bro. So that's just about it, people. 3 wins, 1 draws, and one draw and 1 loss in the previous 5 games for us now. So, and if we look at Wolves' form, it's abysmal, it's diabolical, it's a criminal performance, bro. City beat them. I don't know. I know it's Manchester United just beat them 4-1. Nottingham Forest 1-0. Aston Villa 1-0. Crystal Palace 2-0. Chelsea 3-0. So what is stopping us from getting the 3 points? I think we should just smack this. We should just smash this, man, bro. Give them a 5-star performance. What do you lot think, bro? We just give them a 5-star performance. We just give them a 5-star performance. We make sure we give them a 5-star performance. Give them 5 in the Emirates to boost the confidence, just to just to let man know, you know, just to let man know, that at home we are moving at a totally different place. But I'm sure a team playing this form, a team playing this poor form, I don't see any excuses why Arsenal shouldn't beat them, bro. I don't see how we can lose. I don't see how we can lose to Arsenal, bro. With a team like this, bro, we should definitely get. We should definitely beat them, bro. Not to be cocky and everything, but we should definitely beat them, bro. We should definitely beat them, bro. I'm not hearing anything else. I think we should definitely beat them, bro. We should, bro. But anyway, it's a whole different thing, bro. It's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing. I think the Premier League is where you cannot write off any team, basically, bro. You cannot write off any team, bro. No matter what you want to say, no matter what you think, they have a new manager right now, so definitely we cannot write off anyone, bro. at the end of the day. That is just my thing. I don't think Premier League gives you the gives you the it gives us the it gives you that you can be relaxed and think that nah bro, we can beat the nah. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. It's really gonna be difficult, bro. It's really gonna be difficult, bro. It's really gonna be difficult. But for Wolves, yeah, bro, we will get a win, bro. I don't see us not losing that game, bro. We will definitely get a win, bro. You know. So we will move to the predicted lineup, people. What are your thoughts on the predicted lineup? Who do you want to see starting? Who do you want to see dropped? And I think I basically think that the lineup, even though I've put this lineup there, but it's just the predicted lineup. I just picked it up, but it's not going to be my lineup. I'm basically telling you. I think Kepa needs to start in front of David Raya and Timber. I mean White, of course, he starts. Timber has a knock. Arteta was talking about. We need to see how he's going to perform, and it's a matter of days. Everyone is a matter of days, but Saliba has been a matter of days. It's almost 3 weeks now. Arteta keeps on talking about it's going to be a matter of days. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that. So if Timber is fit, I think he can start, bro. If Timber is fit, he can start in that. He can start at the CB. You know, he can start at the CB. If Timber is definitely fit. But if he's not fit, we don't want to be risking players. You know what we've been going through. Players falling like fleas, and we are getting injuries each and every game, bro. So I think if he's not fit, then we'll probably look at Nogard once again. We'll probably look at Nogard starting once again. Hinkepe, bro, I got love for Hinkepe, bro. I got love for Hinkepe. He's a beast. Brock Lesnar settings. He fights for every Jew. He's pulling on defenders down, bro. He will not let a single defender walk past him. That's what I like about Hinkepe. Miles Lewis Kelly, of course, is gonna start because Calafury has had a yellow card. But I'm not even angry with Miles Lewis Kelly starting because I think Miles Lewis Kelly in the Club Brugge game he played well. Even though Forbes was trying to run at him, I don't think he got past him. They had some half chances, but Miles Lewis Kelly was decent. Miles Lewis Kelly was definitely decent. I don't want to. Miles Lewis Kelly was so decent. And we moved to Odegaard, the midfield. The midfield gets tricky, bro. If Timber is fit to play, then I'm putting Timber. But if Timber is not fit, then Zuberman gets some rest, and then you can have Eze and Odegaard in that midfield. Bro. You can have Eze and Odegaard in that midfield. You can have Eze and Odegaard in that midfield. You, why? Why do I have? Because I think the high press Odegaard can lead it in the high press. And Zubamendi deserves a rest because Zubamendi has been going through the most, bro. Zubamendi definitely deserves a rest. He's been going through the most, Zubamendi. Bro. How many? I think he has been dropped for only one game, Zubamendi. We don't want him injured as well, bro. He played a good game against Club Brugge. We don't want him injured. I think Declan Rice has played well, and he got substituted. He got enough rest because he had a fever, So I think he should be available. He should be available. The front line now, that is where it gets stitchy. The front line, yeah. Madueke can start ahead of Bukayo Saka, Martinelli and Gyökeres in the middle. Martinelli and Gyökeres in the middle, bro. But If it's up to Arteta, Arteta is gonna play probably Merino in the midfield. Arteta is gonna play Merino in that midfield. If it's up to Arteta, I'm telling you right now. Arteta is gonna play Merino in that midfield. I'm telling you right now. He's gonna play Merino in that midfield. Because I know my coach, but that's what I'm saying. And then he'll probably have Martinelli Eze and Bukayo Saka. I know him, bro. I know. Come on, bro. He's my manager, bro. I know him. But who is to look out to in the Wolves game? And Gomez? I don't think so. There's Moscara also, bro. So I saw this player wearing a jersey with Moscara for Wolves. I was like, huh? Did Moscara leave Arsenal for Wolves, bro? Then later I realized, nah, he's not the one, bro. Wolves have their own Moscara, bro. But he's not. But he's not a Terminator. Nah, he's definitely not a Terminator, bro. So I was saying, I think Crystal Palace can beat Manchester City because of the record. That is why I was breaking on. I was telling you, man, Crystal Palace can do it, bro. They can do some, oh man. Why? Because they beat Man City last time 1-0. The other game was a 2-2. The other game was a 4-2. I gave that to City 2024. Then 2-2 again. So Crystal Palace always turned up, bro. Crystal Palace always turned up against Man City. They always turn up. I don't wanna. Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything. I don't think I missed anything. I don't think so. I don't think so. I missed anything. Um, okay. The final one is gonna be about Gyökeres, of course, bro. Yeah. So apparently, certain man has been disrespecting Gyökeres, the Glockers, bro. People have been disrespecting Gyökeres, the Glock, bro. They've been talking about Gyökeres is trash. Gyökeres has to do better in the previous games. No, I agreed with them, bro. I did not say anything. I agreed with them. It's like you're definitely right, but right, I don't care, bro. I still believe in Gyökeres. I believe Gyökeres can deliver, bro. I believe Gyökeres can deliver the goods. It's just a matter of time. The problem at the moment, Arsenal players don't even look like to be looking to him, bro. They like there's another stumbling block on the way, Boom. They just feeling like that, bro. There's just it's another stumbling block on the way. Let's move, bro. But you cannot tell me that a striker that scored 54 goals in the previous years combined 97 goals, that those goals are just gonna dry up because he moved to Arsenal. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. Of course, he hasn't not been doing no Yokers, but you guys don't. There's no supply for Yokers to begin with. Bukayo Saka will just go for glory for himself. Arteta, what are you doing, bro? But Arteta even mentioned in the press conference that the players need to find Yokers. But I think Yokres he's the one who needs to find this player. He's the one that needs to be on this player's neck because they will not give you anything easily. The worry sign is Gabriel Jesus came in, he did so much, bro. Everyone was like, I can't believe this. But why is people cannot why people can't believe it, bro? Because they know that this is not possible. Yeah, this is definitely not possible. This is definitely not possible. So for you to tell me that 97 goals have disappeared all of a sudden, and all of a sudden Jokeres is struggling, I don't buy it because he's in the Premier League. He made impact in that Wolves game, no, in the Fulham game. Every time Odegaard is in the ball, he's looking to pass to Bukayo Saka. They have made Jokeres a decoy. They've made Jokeres a decoy. That is their main. They've made him a decoy. I'm telling you, not here, but I'm telling you, bro. Because because there's no way, bro. You can tell me 54 goals, they just dried up. 54, 54 goals. Nah, this is not the one, bro. This is an old one. So this is the thing, This is the thing for us now. Let me wait. I think this one we did, and then we went to this. This is the match preview. So Crystal Palace can definitely do something, bro. Crystal Palace can do something. Crystal Palace can do something. Telling you. I need this man back, people. I need these two guys to be back. I need these two guys to be back, people. Every time I end the stream, I bring up these two people because I need this man to be back. I'm telling you right now. I need this two man to be back ASAP, bro. ASAP. 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 I need these two guys to be back. Without Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba, we are walking on a tightrope, bro. We don't know where we're going to sleep, but we keep walking and believing, you know. But I need these two guys to be back, bro. I need these two guys. I don't even want Arteta rushing to bring them in. I just want Arteta taking his time, making sure they're fit and ready to go. I don't want Arteta even rushing the mind. I don't want Arteta even rushing anything, bro. He should not even rush anyone to bring anyone back. You should just take your time with it. He should just take his time with it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Let me just check the other games. Chelsea versus Aston Villa. Chelsea versus Everton. And then Liverpool, Brighton. Hmm. And Burnley, Fulham. I need these two guys to be back, bro. Because Arsenal's title hopes they really rest on our defense. Our title hopes they really rest on this defense doing well, bro. Our title hopes they rest on this defense. If this defense don't turn up and it's not available, it's gonna be a tricky one, bro. It's really, really gonna. And Ateta keeps talking about Saliba has some days. What days, bro? It's a tricky one still. I can't even lie. It's a tricky one still, people. I can't even lie. It's a tricky one still. But anyway, we wish Saliba and Gabriel Martinez if speed recovery. People wish them a speed recovery. We want Gabriel Magalhaes happy back to speed recovery and to be back like King Kong in that back line, bro, shoving off everyone. That's what we always look forward to. But anyway, people, you guys have been amazing. Match preview. I just thought I'd decide to talk about the match preview for the Wolves game. And you guys look out for the watch alongs. It's going to be there tomorrow night. The watch along is going to be definitely there, bro. We are not missing an Arsenal game, especially if it's those good hours. So probably I'll check in 11:30, and we can discuss, bro. We can discuss. I'm gonna check in 11:30, and then we will see how the terrace is doing and everything, bro. And then we will discuss everything, work related. And I think that is just about it. I don't think I have anything else to say. All I just need to say is Arsenal players, they need to stop using Gyökeres as a decoy, bro. He's not a decoy. He's not a decoy. He's not that, bro. He's not a decoy, bro. Feed the ball to Gyökeres in the channels, bro. Find him in the channels, find him in the space. Like what you were doing before you took an injury. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Find Gyökeres, bro. Find him, bro. Find him. Make sure you guys find him. Anyway, people, I'm out. Make sure you smash the like before you check out. If you not smash the like, what is the? Make sure to hype up your team. I'm out, people. Thank you as usual. Love for the love. Let's link up tomorrow. Watch a long time. Here's gonna be 12 midnight, so probably in UK it's probably 10. So let's join in, people. If you've not subscribed as well, you know what to do, people. What's stopping you? You know what to do. Join in the chat, and let's make the community go, people. Let's make the community go. Let's make the community go. And I'm out, people. I'm definitely out. Let's link up tomorrow after the Arsenal game. Probably I'll have some link reviews to talk to you. But I'm out, people. You people have been amazing. Smash a like before you go out, people. Make sure you smash a like. I'm out.